So, ladies and gentlemen, it's men's semi-final time. Let's get our players on the court for some more action. First of all, would you please welcome, representing France, Auguste Dussourd. And his opponent, the number 2 seed and the reigning and defending champion from Switzerland, Nicolas Mueller. And your referee for this match, in the Czech Republic, Thomas Fortar.
Half time. Long one. I've got lots of, when I saw him, I've got like, yes. Time. Play will start in 30 seconds. Play will start in 15 seconds. ESF European Individual Championships 2023. And semi-final match. Nicolas Mueller of Switzerland to serve. Auguste Dussourd, France to receive. Best of 5 games. Love all.
Welcome back to Wrocław. It's the European Individual Champions semi-finals. I'm joined by Mr.
It's me, Mark Bellinger, in the other
Wonderful.
chair.
the legend himself. I'm Adrian from Lechek, and we're really excited for this matchup. I'm especially excited because I'm going to risk a prediction,
Okay,
an upset.
okay.
I'm going with the French player, Auguste Dussourd. He's the number 3 seed, and Nicolas Mueller, obviously the number 2. We have to probably start by saying it's Nicolas Mueller's birthday today.
It is not quite a master yet. 34, I think,
34,
today.
exactly, yeah.
Many happy returns, Nikki.
Exactly, but
Hold up.
well, I think that Dussourd might try to spoil.
And down.
Birthday
1,
party.
2.
Well, I was impressed with Dussourd in his quarter-final match against Kandra.
Rafael Kandra,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, he looked very comfortable, and to use a sort of French English word, nonchalant, around the court, his demeanour. So I don't think that's a ridiculous prediction that you're making there by any stretch of the imagination. I just think that Nicky Mueller, such a huge amount of experience
And down.
and ability,
3, 1.
but to sort off, as we've been talking there, to a really good start. A couple of quick points.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basing my prediction mostly on that quarterfinal which you mentioned against Kandra, in which Dussourd, especially on the forehand side,
Down.
did some magical things. Well,
And down. 2.
the last
3.
shot didn't prove that, but you'll see that he's more than capable on the forehand side. Dussourd's currently in the rankings, the 21st player, PSA rankings. Miller, number 17. His highest ranking was 13.
And of course, we've got the prospect of either an all
3
French or
all.
all Swiss final, or a mixture of the
Mixture of
two.
both.
Yeah.
Great lob.
Yeah.
Some time.
Well, it's the first testing rally of this match.
Great reach.
Yeah, there's a fist pump there from Mueller. He enjoyed that one.
Wasn't much that Dussourd
Four,
did wrong in this rally.
Not
It's
at all.
just
Not at all.
how relaxed Mueller is.
Yeah, he does look super chill when he plays Nicky Mueller. It's
Yeah.
very, very comfortable, like a second home on a squash court to him.
That does come in handy because not everyone likes to be the favorite, the higher seeded player. It's just another day at the office for Mueller.
Stroke to Miller. 5-3.
There's a sort of similarity in what I was saying about the way Gillis, and she confirmed that when I was speaking to her about just,
And
not trying to force the issue too early on, just play the basic squash game. And as she was saying there, she wasn't happy that that basic game was quite working until later on, and that's exactly what we saw. And I think Mueller will know the same thing. His younger opponent might be tempted to go for shots that aren't there, make some silly errors, but he'll be quite happy just to extend the rallies. I can't really see fitness being an issue on either side with these two.
out.
And there it is.
And out. 6-4.
Yeah, it does feel like Dussourd thinks he needs to do a bit more, maybe a bit too much like this time. Because Mueller is just getting to all those balls and here he does seem unbothered, not just chill, but really unbothered. And that's a great drive.
Just a bit of variety. The leisure centre boast. Oh. Oh.
Stroke to Miller. Thank you.
He asked, yeah, I'm gonna play all that.
Went to the front wall. Yes, lad, 6-4. Right.
Just watching
I'm
them.
not quite sure. Did it hit his racket? Or I think it was the, it looked like the racket. Well, he certainly doesn't look like it hit him on the body because we might have heard something as well, I think. And what we've seen there is we're just discussing with tournament director Thomas Rashke about the first line of the rules of squash. So the game should be played in a sporting manner. It's the responsibility of the players on court to do that. And the referee is only really there just to oversee that.
Yeah, like I said, the ref should be just the marker.
Yeah. And Dussourd there, once again going for a killing winner, and Muller's just soaking up everything that the Frenchman's throwing at him at the moment. And I think Muller's going for what I would call the frustration win, where you just put the question in the mind of your opponent, well, how the hell do I get a point? What do I have to do? And then you start going for shots that aren't there. I think the line was behind.
Yes, lad. Right.
I think he's
6-4.
lucky to get a let on that one, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think the line was there.
Maybe that counter drop was just so casual from Mueller. Wondering if maybe the occasion didn't get a bit to Dussourd. Because he was far more patient against Kandra.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is still early stages.
Yeah.
Great movement there from the Frenchman.
Oh, look at this. Muller's just making the court look like a football stadium at the moment.
We're not happy with that one, but
Yeah, no harm done.
no chance. Mueller is there even almost before the Frenchman plays the ball.
Yeah. Wow.
Not up.
And that one too good from Dussourd, but that's what he's going to have to do to win a point from the reigning and defending champion. It's going to be hard work.
And out. 5-6.
Yeah, but if they both keep it up, I think it's Dussourd doing most of the running. Even though he's attacking all the time, he's still running more, so it's gonna get tough. It's gonna get tougher. That's better. Oh,
No left. No, but you need to go to that ball. No, the ball bounced twice before it got to you. You need to go there and play. 6-all.
do you agree the ball bounced twice before it got to Mueller?
I think I agree with Mueller here, but we're going to watch it back. Yeah, no, I think I agree with Mueller there, but anyway, it's too early in the day for that to matter too much in this match. It's all square, 6-all.
No left. Ball is very short. You need to go forward to get it.
It's a very
And out.
commanding tone of voice
7-6.
from Thomas.
It
Yes.
is. It is. Yeah, I thought the previous one was more of a no-let than that one, strangely. But, yeah, I mean, again, the line is behind, isn't it? But both players feeling the wrath of the Czech referee.
Not up.
Oh, and that's in the neck. Fist pump from Mueller.
8-6.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed that one. Too easy from Dussourd. Now he's in trouble. Yeah, furious.
9-6. Count.
Bit of a lucky bounce, I guess.
And out. 7-9.
Yeah. So let's see if Nicolas Mueller can close out this first game and take advantage of that 2-point lead that he's generated. Oh, well, perfect length
8-9.
or a lucky ball. You decide. Both, maybe.
Probably. You can see that Dussourd has to try and lob Mueller pretty often because
Counter drops.
exactly.
Oh, and that's an absolutely blistering forehand, but Dussourd's got to it.
It's tight. Chance for the
Oh,
Frenchman.
there's quick hands there. That was a really clever shot from Dussourd. A little bit of deception there.
9-all.
Well, I know. I think the
No.
first game is going to be crucial for the Frenchman. He needs a good start to surprise Mueller or to put some more pressure on him. Needs 2 points.
Down. And out. 10-9.
Well,
Game ball.
he put it in the 10. That's, I'm not sure what he's upset about there, really.
Yeah, it's not the racket's fault.
You heard his coaching team saying, you know, come on, get on with it.
Now a good length, a bit lucky there, Mueller. Again.
Down.
So this time, didn't execute that shot as well as he did previously, but it was good enough.
10-all.
Force the error
They
from
must
Mueller.
win by 2 points.
So, nail biter, tiebreaker in the first game.
Great lob. Oh, that might be a
Yes,
stroke.
Porter
Oh, he
says.
cleared enough.
Porter says yes, let.
10-all.
Sort of on first viewing, I sort of agree with you. We're not in the best position though to see that side of the court, to be fair. Yeah, and it was quite close to the wall, so Thomas Porter probably got that one right.
Oh, that
Yes,
might be
sir.
a no. Yeah. Did enough to get a
10
red here, but
all.
he was in trouble. The first drive was a bit too short.
Good pick up from Dussourd.
Risky, but played. Now has to finish.
Once again.
Okay.
Oh, that's
No.
great play from the Frenchman.
– 11-10. Game
And
ball.
you know what a big crowd loves? An underdog. And that's why they're getting behind the Frenchman right now, I think.
Yeah, starting to use a little bit of deception there, and that sort of gentle little cross-court flick has produced 3 points for the Frenchman in this first game, so you won't want to overuse that, but
Nice tight.
oh, that's a fake. Oh my God, how's Mueller got to that? Reads the ball so well, Mueller. And he is fast as well, but a
Has
little
to finish
counter
it, has to-
drops.
Oh, that's too
Oh, that's
high.
loose.
Mueller is back in the rally. Let's see what he does with the same ball.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
Stroke to Dussourd.
Oh, and it's a stroke.
So wow, rally.
12-10. Game to Dussourd. Dussourd
Amazing.
leads 1 game to love.
Amazing from the Frenchman to lead.
W Betart od ponad 30 lat produkujemy prefabrykaty betonowe dla wszystkich typów budownictwa. Wspieramy największe realizacje w kraju. Dbamy o to, by Twoja inwestycja miała solidną konstrukcję. Betart. Mocny partner w budownictwie. W Betart od ponad 30 lat produkujemy prefabrykaty betonowe dla wszystkich typów budownictwa. Wspieramy największe realizacje w kraju. Dbamy o to, by Twoja inwestycja miała solidną konstrukcję. Betart. Mocny partner w budownictwie.
– 15 seconds. Dussourd leads 1 game to love. Level.
Well, breathtaking first game. Absolute treat for everybody here at the Hasta Vista Club in Wrocław. It's hot outside, but I think the temperature's even higher in here now.
Well, with all those fans, as you
And
said,
out. 1 love.
no spare seats in the house. first game. Great start by Nicolas Mueller, then Dussourd just staying close enough to take it at the end. See if the Swiss player changes his approach now. Tries to build up a bigger lead.
Down. 2 love.
Yeah, my observation of Dussourd was towards the end there he started to, I wouldn't say implement tricks because they weren't tricks, but just a little bit of, you know, faking and delay and hold, just to change what he'd done throughout the whole of the first game, and I think that maybe was
Down.
what enabled him to just sneak ahead.
Hand out. 1, 2.
And the first point on the board for the Frenchman. It was a good decision by Mueller, just a bit too long on that drop shot.
Beautiful. Just catches the back wall though. What's the log? Primarily a
Yes,
defensive shot, but can be
1,
used to great effect as a devastating attacking ball, but has to die away and not catch that back wall.
Well, that also helped Dussourd because he caught the nick twice after his
Down.
logs.
2 all.
Oh, great touch from Dussourd.
Right. 3, 2.
Again, just as in the semi-finals, Dussourd is starting to get loose, especially with those backing shots on the forehand, which, especially against a left-hander like Kandra, proved to be
And out.
problematic.
3,
Obviously,
4.
Mueller, a right-hander.
Out. Hand out. 4, 3.
Just like to remind you that I've picked the player in the blue shirt to win.
No, I'm
You haven't
not,
given your prediction, actually.
no, I was sort of going to go the way that you went, but
No, the ball was too.
I
You too.
well, I also think
5, 3.
that Dussourd could do this, which I'm not saying because he won the first one and it's now more obvious, but I just don't know. As I said before we started, that I thought there might be
Down.
an upset,
Hand
but
out. 4, 5.
on the flip side of that, Nicky Muller's the defending champion for a reason. Beat Victor Kruin in last year's final comprehensively in 3 games. Can Dussourd really spoil the birthday boy's party?
Yeah, let's not forget, it's Nicky's birthday, so he will want to give himself another reason to celebrate. Ooh, what you think about
Yes,
that
lad.
one?
There's just enough room to play. 4, 5.
Yeah, I think there wasn't room to play.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah,
It was close.
on first
4, 5.
thoughts, was thinking it might be a no-let in actual fact, because I don't really see why he stopped. But anyway, play the rally again. No harm done.
Nice.
So just to make things a bit spicy and interesting, I'm going to go 3-2 Muller.
5, all.
Well, I think the crowd would appreciate seeing this go to 5.
Oh, I've got nowhere to be this evening. I hope they all go to 5. It's wow. The speed of the Frenchman is just blistering. And that's going to be a stroke to Mueller. And Dussourd grabs the back of his right leg, or is he just going to his knees?
I think it might be the knee. Checking out.
He's definitely done something
Are you
to his
okay,
right
Mr.
leg.
Dussourd?
I think he might need a quick injury timeout.
Right, please.
Well, he did do some very explosive movements.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
I
he slipped.
allowed him to use the towel. No. I'm just saying to Mr. Miller that I did allow you to use your towel. And Mr. Dussourd, please do it a little bit quicker next time. Thank you. 6-5.
I'm not sure I agree with this towel business. I think unless it's excessive, the referee should just stay out of it. I think, it's just aggravating for the players, in my opinion. I think if players are using it to potentially cheat or gamesmanship, then sure, have a word to say about it. But this, you've taken an excessive amount of time. Just my opinion, but.
Yeah, but I think Mueller was ready to serve, and that's when Dussourd went to use the towels.
Yeah, maybe. Wow. This is just absolutely mind-bending speed from both players.
At least we know his knee is alright.
Yeah.
That's a chance. No, don't.
Oh, look at that. The crowd loving that. They're on their feet. Oh, this is an absolute treat.
7-5.
Yeah, but I think this is what
Quite
happens
sprightly
when
for an old man at 34, isn't he? I'm joking, of course.
I mean, he's not doing the running here.
Wow.
Not up.
Dussourd is
8-5.
So, handy 3-point lead now for the Swiss player. I know we did flirt with the idea earlier in the week of an all-Swiss final, but it's very much a possibility.
And out. 6.
Yeah, I think our last match today is the most anticipated, if I'm honest, from what I've heard from the fans. But this match also didn't disappoint.
Wow. The counter drops from these two are just sublime. The defensive work that Dussourd's putting in, having to put in. And look at that. And again, he goes to his right leg. Is that going to play a part in this story?
7-8.
Yeah, but a bit higher this time. I'm wondering if there might be some cramping going on. Because the movement is just...
Can you do it with your shoes?
You see, after each of those long rallies, Dussourd takes a little break, either because of the floor or something.
Yeah. You think that's gamesmanship?
Mr. Dussourd,
smart.
continue, please.
Squash smart.
Continue, please.
Yeah, well, Thomas Walter,
7-8.
very experienced referee, will be keeping an eye on that kind of thing. Another fist pump from Mueller.
And out. 9-7.
Once again, creates a 2-point lead at a very important stage in this final. He's one game down. He wouldn't want to go 2 down against this talented young French player.
10-7.
And that
Game ball.
is an awesome time for your opponent to make an unforced error. 3 game balls to level the match.
Good finish.
One saved.
And out. 8-10.
Two to
Game
go.
ball. Down.
Well, the short ball, Dussourd just too good.
9-10. Game ball.
2 game balls saved.
Just needs to stay away from the tin. Keep it safe, Dussourd.
Nicky Mueller puts in the defensive lob.
Chance.
On the counter dropping, and it's in the 10. It's Mueller, levels the match.
11-9. Game to Miller. 1 game ball.
Yeah, the one thing he wasn't supposed to do, but still a great performance from Dussourd. I still see a chance for him in the latter stages
Oh,
of this
absolutely. I'm loving this, my friend. I'm loving it. What great squash. Absolute treat to be sitting here with you watching this today.
match. Exactly. We'll be back after this break.
W Betart od ponad 30 lat produkujemy prefabrykaty betonowe dla wszystkich typów budownictwa. Wspieramy największe realizacje w kraju. Dbamy o to, by Twoja inwestycja miała solidną konstrukcję. Betart. Mocny partner w budownictwie.
Play will resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. One game all. Miller to serve. Level.
Well, I hope you're all enjoying this as much as we are here at the Hasta Vista Club. It's absolutely packed in here, people down the side walls, on the floor at the front of the court. Everybody absolutely loving these first 2 games we've seen in this match. And it doesn't look like the pace is going to slow down anytime soon. Now I know, Adrian, you went for Dussourd, but you didn't actually state a specific score. So I said 3-2 Mueller. You're still saying with Dussourd, but by what margin?
3-2 as well.
Okay.
It's just
We're just wishing for a 5-setter, aren't we? I mean, why wouldn't you? This is just such good squash to watch. Such
Almost
quick
got it.
hands. Such quick hands.
Mr. Miller, please be careful. Please be careful. No lead.
What's gonna say stroke? Please be careful, but it's a stroke. But
2 love.
You have to see it. It all
I
happened
have
quickly.
no idea what I'm just seeing here because he's made obviously every effort
saw
to
the
get
ball
to the
winner.
ball
2 love.
and then gets told to not push his... Oh no, well, I'm sorry, I don't agree with that one at all.
Yeah, it did bounce very close to Mueller,
Yeah,
and he had no way to go through.
absolutely could have played
Out.
that had he have been given the line to the ball.
And out. 1, 2.
And of course, I don't know what tournament it was in, but one of the shots of the season was a Nicky Mueller behind the head shots at the front of the court. Never ever seen that, I don't think, in all the years I've watched squash. And he's showing here that,
I think he does like to have his fun on the squash court.
yeah, the counter dropping from Dussourd is just absolutely sublime.
Stroke to Miller.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah, he
saying this
said-
is very similar to
Two,
the previous
four.
one.
Well, the other one was behind him, that one was in front of him, so yeah, but anyway, the correct decision this time.
This time.
Yeah. Twiddle boast there, bit of variation coming in. Dussourd was off into the other corner at that point.
3, 2. Right.
Yeah, but Mueller on his 34th birthday is starting to look a bit fatigued.
You think?
Maybe
Now.
it's just the temperature.
Maybe.
4, 2.
Oh, he looks like he's enjoying himself out there.
Down.
That was a little bit pedestrian from Mueller.
And out. 3, 4. Down.
Bit of pushing going on there, but
4, all.
don't think it affected Mueller as much. He's not protesting, so
No. What we've got here, my
Now.
friend, is a real contest.
And out.
As I say, the current rankings are
5,
pretty close in
4.
actual fact, so you'd expect that. But there's quite a gulf in the amount of experience. Is that going to be the difference in the end?
well, when you asked Dussourd after his quarterfinal about Nicky, he said they played at Canary Wharf and that he got a real squash lesson.
Yeah, I think he
Chopped.
used the word chopped. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was smiling. I really liked his demeanor there. So he did his homework, it seems,
Yeah.
since their last meeting.
He was really looking forward to this.
no.
Oh yeah. And we saw that in the first game towards the end.
And out.
And as I said
5,
then, I hope he doesn't
4.
overuse that shot because it then becomes
5, 4.
ineffective. But I think it's the first time we've seen it in this second game. It was a devastating winner as a result.
Six, yes.
Sails over the top of Mueller's racket.
6,
He
5.
retrieved so quickly the sword at the front. Doesn't just get to it. Does something pretty useful with it most times.
I'm just wondering how long Dussourd can keep up defending like that, because it's a lot of dynamic movements.
It is, but the sort of injury that we saw or potential niggle that he had doesn't seem to have played a part
Stroke to Mueller.
in the second game.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
him go to the
And out. 6-all.
This rally, I think many times already in this match, Dussourd is just making the wrong decisions at the front of the court. Because he has an opportunity there,
Down.
then just gives it away.
And out. 7-6. Down.
wow. It's strange
And out.
that he would do that
7-4.
after the level of quality. I don't know, maybe he changed his mind. Nicky Mueller looks over at the young Frenchman with a wry smile. That's the look someone has when they know something you don't.
That looked dodgy.
Oh wow. I mean,
Yeah, but also the movements I'm talking about.
the drop from Mueller there was just unbelievable. Dussourd gets to it. He pumps his chest.
8-7.
And it's how fast he's back on his feet, you know, chasing another one.
Yeah. Once again, as the serve takes place, they glare at each other like two predators. Oh, fist pump from the Frenchman.
And
He
out.
just barely.
8-all.
He looked like he didn't even have the strength to, you know, put his hand up. What?
1-all, 8-all. It does have a 5-setter written all over it.
All
doesn't
over
it?
it. Chance for Dussourd. Another one.
Well, should have done more with that.
That's better.
Needs the volley. He's in trouble here, Dussourd. He's all over the place, and that's loose. Miller pounds it into the backhand corner.
Oh, great
Dussourd
volleyball.
working so hard just to stay in this rally. Off the back wall, and it continues. Mueller looking for the nick, and Dussourd points at his head, thinking he worked hard for that. Mueller goes to his knees briefly.
8.
Another amazing rally from the Frenchman,
Yes.
who's gaining more fans by the minute, I think, here at Hasta Vista. As you said, Mueller waited with the drop. I think he was obviously aiming for the nick.
Nicky
And
Mueller
out,
decided he didn't want another long rally. The sword at the front with the
9,
towel shakes his head.
4.
This is just pure theatre.
Yeah, taking his time.
Mr. Dussourd, this was too long. It's a contact warning for delaying play. Next time you need to be quicker. Oh, I told you before, 9-all. No more discussion about it, please.
Once more, the
Continue.
towel enters
9-all.
into the fray. Who'd have known a towel would be part of the game? Anyway, a contact warning. So I need to be quicker with the towel.
Looking for a cheap point of that return now.
Oh, Just like two heavyweight boxers, blow for blow at the moment.
And out. 10-9. Game ball.
This is more like boxers fighting with feathers or something. The last touch from Dussourd.
Oh wow, that's an amazing. Oh my God,
Think he
how's
got
Dussourd
it.
got
I
that? The
think he
straight
got it.
drive! Nicky Mueller punches! And this game isn't over yet.
And out. 10-all.
Wow.
Down.
Too tight.
Wondering if he's looking at the referee, thinking about maybe taking
And
a
out.
let next time.
11-10. Game ball.
Another game ball.
Just to be careful with the serve.
Yeah, well, we know what happened with the last one, but this time.
Down.
Oh, and it's a mistake from Mueller.
And
12-10.
Dussourd who takes the
Game to
lead in
Dussourd.
this
Dussourd
semi-final.
leads 2-1.
W Betart od ponad 30 lat produkujemy prefabrykaty betonowe dla wszystkich typów budownictwa. Wspieramy największe realizacje w kraju. Dbamy o to, by Twoja inwestycja miała solidną konstrukcję. Betart. Mocny partner w budownictwie.
Sixty seconds. Play will resume in 30 seconds. Dussourd leads 2-1. Dussourd to serve. Love all.
And we are back in Wrocław for the semi-final of the European Individual Championships. And a great semi-final it is.
His hands are so quick.
And out.
I mean-
1-love.
I think we got a bit tired even watching the couple of rallies.
Yeah. I'm absolutely loving this, mate. This is just
Down.
squash at the highest level.
2-love.
And, you know I made the prediction, Mueller 3-2. Obviously, he needed to win the next two for that to happen, but I just want to keep watching this level of squash. It's absolutely brilliant. So quick.
Not sure about Dussourd's movement in the
And
last
out.
rally. I'll keep an eye on that.
2.
Might just be tired after the 500 court spins that he did.
Yeah, well,
What up?
we're moving
2-all.
towards 50 plus minutes or so in this match. 2 possible games left. if Nicky Mueller can level the match.
Down.
But
3-2.
Yeah, this is 3 points in a row for the Frenchman.
yeah,
And again, it's just at this level, I don't think you should be going
And
cross
out.
court so easily
3,
from that
4.
position.
not
It's
against
just
Nicky Mueller for sure.
especially. And Dussourd does have a great forehand drop, which he just doesn't use in those situations.
No left. You need to go in front. The ball is shorter. 4-3. I saw it differently. 4-3.
Well,
We'll check the replay before we give our opinions.
I agree with the referee there. I don't think there was enough effort to go through, if anything.
So
Oh,
to Dussourd.
I think it's the left leg this time, or is it?
Are you okay, Mr.
I
Dussourd?
think he was facing the other way. I think it's the same leg.
Oh, the bigger question is if he can continue whichever leg it is,
Oh,
because he's not looking like it. Although the last time, you know, he proved to us he can still move.
And out. 4.
He's okay.
yeah, I mean, one thing we know, well, I certainly know about Dussourd is that he takes his time. He doesn't rush anything. It's like he was, you know, only just on time for the match, took his time getting ready.
What up?
Did the same yesterday with Kandra. Kandra was keen to get on court, and he was like, "Oh, I just have to prepare my things."
5-4.
So he goes about his business in a certain way.
Yeah, I think it's those breakages of rhythm. That's also something that Miller doesn't really like. I think maybe at the end of the last game, this is also what happened, because we had, you know, those back and forth rallies, short rallies. This is what's happening now. No, too easy.
Down.
But again, even if that goes above the tin, Miller is there just waiting to collect the stroke.
And
Yeah,
out.
the only shot there was the
5-4.
cross court. I
Yes.
guess Mueller was in the box seat ready to hit that. Yeah, I mean, I think whatever tricks Dussourd can pull, Mueller will have seen them in his career all before.
Nice.
And out. 6-5.
Very silky forehand from the Frenchman. And just 5 points away from upsetting the reigning champion, defending champion, Nicky Mueller.
Sends Mueller the wrong way.
Yeah, this is probably the
7.
one of the first
5.
times that he actually did the right thing from that corner. Although Mueller was guessing, which is worrying signs if you're a Swiss fan.
Down.
And errors starting to creep in to Mueller's game.
8-5.
And just like that, 8-5. One game down. Not looking good.
Down.
And that's 2 unforced errors in a row.
Yeah, at this
9,
stage, that's unacceptable. Although it helps, you know, with my prediction of a very unlikely upset.
Well,
which I won't mention because
We'll see. Mueller's still got time. See what I did there? Swiss time. Swiss still has time. No. There's no time for puns. This is serious business. The reigning champion is on the brink of going out of this year's championship. He's got work to do now to get back into this. That's a much better shot, but oh my God.
Ten, 5. Match ball, yes. Yes.
5
wow.
match
Yes.
balls.
Time is running out, my friend, for the Swiss player. Well, an amazing performance by Dussourd, but really this game is just flew by, and we were at match point.
Yep. It's completely different to the ones that have gone previously.
And
Good up.
what a way
It's
to
not up,
finish
and he's
it!
done it.
5. Match to Dussourd. 3 games to 1. 12-10, 9-11, 12-10, 11-5.
Amazing performance by the French player.
Let's hear it for them. Nicolas Mueller and Auguste Dussourd. Let's just get a few words with our first finalist before we get our final semi-final on. If he's still got the energy, let's hear it for him, Auguste Dussourd. Congratulations, my friend. That was one hell of a performance. You just put out the defending champion.
Yeah, I feel really happy. Like I said to you last interview, last time I played him, I got a squash lesson, so I learned from it. I watched the match again. I understood what was wrong, and today, I wanted really to win. I gave everything, and it did pay off. So I'm really happy.
You know it's Nicky's birthday today. You rather upset the Swiss party there, haven't you?
Yeah, I know it's his birthday. Just before the match, he was at the bar. I asked him if he wanted me to offer him a beer before the match, but he refused. So yeah, I still wish him an happy birthday, and yeah.
He moves pretty well for a 34-year-old player. Both of you, I've got to say, you put on a real treat for us today. This is the most amazing squash. And of course, you're now into the final, where you could face your fellow countryman, Victor, or you might have to break another Swiss heart with Dimitri. Any preference with those two?
I have to say my preference is the French one. I mean, if we can get 2 French in the final, would be amazing. Both are really good players. We are going to get a great match. So I'm going to rest a bit, watch this match, and get ready for the final tomorrow.
Well done. Thank you for an amazing match. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the final. Congratulations. Auguste Dussourd, let's hear it for him.